Hello, everyone in NerdAsteroid. I am David, and we have here today Edward, or would you rather be called Eddie?
Just call me Ed. It's all
Ed.
good.
We got Ed. We tried, but 3 shots and just go with Ed. All right. So what we're going to talk about today is an interesting podcast. It would be which Pokemon from Generation 1, because I don't know any other generations, would we eat? Yes, I know it's kind of weird. You're saying, oh, man, you don't eat those kind of things. But realistically, it's an animal. It's just a different type of animal. It's a pocket monster, as they would call it. There's things such as like lizards and bugs and mammals and cattle and chickens and whatnot that we eat, right? Not saying I eat everything, but I eat random things, and we're just gonna go through the list and see which ones that we would eat. You ready for the challenge, Eddie?
I give it a shot.
I know you're almost like a Pokemon expert. You have like maybe 6 of the badges already.
About,
Yeah, he's on his way. He's on the way to become a Pokemon legend.
always get stuck on Blaine.
All right, so we're gonna go start first with this. The first spin is gonna be
Straight to cannibalism, I see.
Yeah.
Most humanoid Pokemon we got out here.
Yes. I don't. I don't.
Oh no!
I don't. We failed already.
This wasn't fair at all. Well, I mean, it's not that we failed. So it's like, if you take his face away, we literally got a human body right here.
I don't think I'm gonna eat him. I think I'm gonna pass.
It's gonna be a hard pass. I mean,
yes.
Depending where you are, you might just turn into a Wendigo.
Oh no! Wow. First failure. Definitely not gonna eat
this. I have the hard pass on the joke.
Let me mark him as we have him as a pass.
Oh no.
All right. Next. How do you pronounce him? Weeping Bell? Weeping Bell. Well, it looks like a plant base. What would you say? More like a zucchini, maybe?
I don't know, a zucchini or a pineapple with cuts off sides.
Yeah, I mean,
because it grows upside down.
I would,
but
it depends on how it was.
Maybe presented. A squash.
Yeah, squash, zucchini. I think I would eat this Pokemon.
Yeah, you get a good roast. You get the wings chopped off, or rather, his arms or whatnot.
I see them as leaves, so maybe. Yeah, take the leaves off, cut his eyes out.
That's it. You got a little You got a little Weeping Bell squash or weeping squash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know what we're gonna do with that open mouth part. I'm pretty sure there's tons of bugs up in there.
We have to clean them out properly.
Oh no.
All right. Next. All right. Oh man.
That's my boy though.
Yeah.
He carried me. That was back when I didn't even know how to make him into Alakazam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Well, at least he comes with utensils.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't know if I would eat this because that reminds me of a cat, and I don't eat cats.
No, well, you do if you eat Chinese food.
Yeah, that's it. All the Chinese people are gonna hate us now.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. It's an ongoing joke. They can take it. It's all right. It's in the.
Sorry, we don't take any offense to this. And by the way, no Pokemon were hurt during this podcast.
I don't know. I think you can definitely chop. It would be like lobster-ish. Like, you know how you only just chop off the tail? That looks like there's a lot of beef in there.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's a lot of thick ones right there.
I would have to see how that's prepared and cooked. You know what? Maybe.
If you take it and block it, it just looks like, I don't know, just probably be like sliced up sirloin chunks, a little bit of pieces.
Yeah, be a chunkier oxtail.
Yeah, a little filet mignonins, you know what I'm saying? A little
maybe.
Pieces in there.
Maybe. It's probably soft because it doesn't look like it's muscle back there.
No, it definitely looks like cartilage, straight fat. So it's probably delicious.
And probably juicy when you cook it and with some garlic.
You know what I'm saying? Throw it on the grill too.
Oh man. Yeah, let me let's go to the next one.
Let's see what we got.
Oh
no,
that's
my boy. He carried me through all the Gen 1 Skull Bash and everything.
Well, you know what? People eat turtle soup. I'm not gonna say I do, but
Yeah, I don't eat turtle soup, but I mean, it's a turtle.
yeah,
I've never had turtle before.
yeah. I mean, the arms are pretty thick, so I'm sure there's you can eat the
That looks
arms in
real
soup.
tough though.
Yeah, you
Like
know
he
what?
looks like tough meat. You know what I mean? Like it'd definitely be really difficult to get through that.
Mm,
Like
maybe.
it's kind of like I'd say it's like medicine almost. Maybe if you cook it 1 second too long, it's gonna be a wrap. And you're
Uh,
not like
you gotta pressure cook that.
yeah. You got to soften that up a bit.
All right, let's see who's next. Hunter. I don't even know how you would eat this.
I mean, you wouldn't.
I don't
This
think
is
you can.
it's a bad joke for bad tasteful joke for eating air.
Oh man. No. Gotta go next. Oh, Zapdos.
All right, to your basic
The
chicken
bird.
fry. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Just your basic chicken.
It's probably
Or
it's
I don't know.
probably
He
fried
looks
already.
self-cooking.
Self
It's like,
cooking.
what would
Yeah.
you say that would be? Like he resembles more like a chicken or a turkey?
Um
I say a chicken because you ever seen a chicken jump? He looks like a chicken jumping.
yeah, possibly.
You
I
know,
mean, they're
like
both in the same family.
I'd say he's a chicken. So yeah, he could go down on the KFC bucket or the ZFC bucket. You know,
It's with that zest flavor.
that's Zaps. Zaps fried chicken. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah, it might be something good actually.
Those drumsticks.
Yep. All right. And Staryu.
Mm, definitely. I was thinking about this one too. He's definitely more like along the lines of like a oyster clam. Kind of eat. You know what I mean? Like you take the gem out the eyes, the center pearl, and the golden wraparound is kind of like what leads to his insides.
Mm,
Plop that off.
okay. So
It's
it's
like a
food.
shellfish.
So it's like food with a surprise. Like, it's like one of those cereal boxes. You eat cereal and you get a surprise, you get a prize at the end of it.
It's like a Wonder Ball. You know what I'm saying? Just with seafood.
Um yeah, possibly. I don't know. I mean, I don't eat starfish now, so I don't know.
Well, I think it's a hybrid because that's definitely a shell on the outside. So that's why I was thinking a shellfish rather than a starfish. Even though he looks like a star, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, you have to find out by, dissecting it and seeing if it's edible.
They got the dissection book. I
Oh.
actually got that off of Amazon.
Oh, we need
That's the
that.
only reason why I know. Like they like flip off half of it, they cut it down the center, and they show you like where the nerves are, with the heart. And
Oh, so you're like an
ocular
expert
stuff.
with this.
I wouldn't say an expert, but I just like knowing when I was like, how do they shoot water? And they show you like where the glands are for like how they produce their element and stuff like that. I'll send a look to it one of these days.
So you're like the next Professor Polk, huh? Or what, right? It's
Professor Oak.
Oh, that's it. That's you. All right. Next one. Metal Pod. I don't. I'm gonna pass on this.
You gotta pass on. I'm sure Bear Grylls would have a freaking fun time trying to take apart Metapod. Out there trying to survive, and this is all you got.
Yeah, I mean, if you're out in the wilds and this is all you have, I mean, yeah, but on a regular day, I don't think so. It's like a mealworm for me.
Yeah, I'd pass on this guy though. Like that just looks like you crack it open, and it'll be meat on the inside. I hate anything you have to break shells open. I'm too lazy.
Nope, not even that. It just reminds me of like of a mealworm almost. All right, let's see what's next. Oh no, Jinx.
Another human number 2. I'm a hard pass.
Yeah, that's
I'm a hard pass because there's already too many hidden jokes that were here and everyone already knows.
No, sorry.
A little underlining.
Not happening. All right, we have Mew.
Oh, now he looks like a cat.
Yeah.
So, but or a mouse.
A mixture.
He's definitely a mixture between the mouse. You cut the tail off, skewer him from underneath straight through the skull.
Yeah.
Right over a roast fire.
It's like a mixture between like a rabbit with the feet, a mouse with the tail, and a cat with the head. Yeah, I don't. And plus, Mew is pretty small, right? So you're not gonna really get much out of him.
He isn't, but that's like on the road. Like if you're in the Western theme of your story and Pokemon exists, he would be one of your like lizard meals, like something tiny. But he's all right. Give you a pretty good size filling for one night.
I don't know about that one.
You don't think so?
It would have to be prepared to me and
Yeah.
served, maybe.
Mew's like 1 foot long, so I mean,
That's tiny, 1 foot long.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a hand snack. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's like if we're on the go.
Yep.
Pocket Mew. Pocket Monsters, Pocket Mew. You got a
Pocket
little
Mew.
snack.
Like a Slim Jim. All right. Next one we have is Ratichu. Oh,
Freaking
like
Raichu out here. Oh my gosh. Don't get me wrong. As much as we make jokes with the rat food and everything, he's pretty thick 2 foot rat. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big rat.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's big.
I haven't eaten any rats, so I don't know.
I'm sure, if times are hard, I'll throw him one of those shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I'd rather keep it for a pet, but okay. We got, what is it? Hitmon? How do you say that?
Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan.
My foot. Well,
Yeah, not doing it. He's gonna beat me up even before I can get to him.
his defense is too high anyway. He won't be able to get through.
No, it's at the pass.
Nah, yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna pass with all humanoids.
Yeah, so one that look like humans, definitely. Now,
Oh my god, now another rat.
Yeah.
Same thing I said for Mew for this one.
Yep.
Just get the tail off, skewer straight through, roast it over.
That's a
I
hard
actually
pass
don't
to
even
me.
know if you'd be able to get that size. I forget how large Raticate is. I never really used Raticate a lot in the game. You know how you see Rattatas and you just run away.
Yep.
No one ever wants them.
Nope.
So
No, I'm gonna pass on that one. We have Ninetales. It's like a fox. I wonder if his tail has a lot of meat in it.
You mean each individual one?
Yeah. You think that would be the prize? Like having each tail's a different flavor?
I guess. I don't know. I just can't see myself out here eating Karama. You know what I mean? Like it's a very pretty pet. I mean,
it is.
How do you kill this? But then again, there are people who kill other pretty birds in the world that actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I would.
I'd last resort this, but I think I'd pass. I like Ninetales too much as a Pokemon.
It all depends on what's in that tail. Like if there's
it's all fluff. There's
if it's all fluff, then forget it. Then
that's all fur, and
Yep.
it's just cartilage underneath like a tail. That's
all. No. That's a
so
pass.
All
for
the
me,
meat would be in the body. Pretty much the tail would be a garnish that makes it look pretty on the plate. Think of like a peacock.
That's a big plate.
I mean, yeah, it would be a big plate actually.
All right, we have squid basically.
There we go. Yeah, little jellyfish or squid.
Yeah.
Squid with the claws. Now, I'm curious: are like those claws coming out the bottom, or his snout, or whatever you want to call them, pincers? Like, I'm sure they're like claw hands, right? Like claw hands. I'm special. Crab claws.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's meat in there. Yeah, I'd probably eat this.
100%. You just got to avoid the red sacks on top because that's where he holds his poison.
Yeah, that's all poison. Cut the head off and go for the tentacles.
Not even. It'd be like the puffer fish. You just got to have someone who's.
You got to sign.
You got to sign the waiver.
A waiver to eat it. Yeah, no. I'll just eat the tentacles and claw.
Yeah, but it's a pretty big tentacle though. I think tentacle is like 5 feet, somewhere around there.
Oh, it's like King Lobster.
Yeah, it's 5 feet. This is almost as tall as me. A little shorter.
Wow. So this is a meal. This is an
Yeah,
expensive meal.
this would be an expensive family meal. Like
Uh-huh.
five feet. Like
What is
there's
it, like
no way.
snow, like king? What is it? Snow crab legs or king snow crab legs?
Oh, I think it's Alaskan king crab legs, the ones with the spikes on them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This would be.
this is that times three,
Yep.
just without the spikes. But once again, I hate shellfish because it's too much freaking work.
Oh, I love it.
I get
So
tired. Like I waste all the calories spent opening it that I consume.
all you got to do is open one half of it, and then you pull the other one out with a fork. Like, well, again, you don't eat too much shellfish, so yeah. Let's see what we have next. World turtle. World turtle. Again, I don't know if I would. I mean, maybe soup wise, but I don't know if I would actually go forward like Blastoise and eating any other part. Maybe turtle soup. What do you think, Eddie?
Um, War turtle. I think it was kind of that. This looks a little more lean than Blastoise's toughness. You could probably definitely get like a turtle soup.
That's about it.
Turtle soup, but then again, you would have like you have his tail and ears that can form a nice garnish. Put it on the plate, form it right. You know how they
Yeah.
do with the lobster, where they break it down, cut the pieces off, but they line it up like if it's still alive, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I see them doing that with him, just without the head there though. I can't eat anything that looks back at me.
I hear you. All right, who we have next?
Oh, hope you like teeth. That's all you're getting. Get some enamel here.
Yep. Yeah, that's it's a no for me.
It's not even that it's a no. You can't. There's nothing there. I mean, if I could, I would, but I can't.
Yep. Primate. Yeah, I don't think that's like more like I mean,
He's
he's very
humanoid-ish.
but he's very compact, so there shouldn't be very much food other than maybe his arm and legs. But yeah, since he's a little bit of a human, like he has human traits other than
I think just the arms and legs are the human traits for it, but its centerpiece reminds me of the little electric thing, the black electric thing from Super Mario World. You know, the things that go around the squares. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, yeah, Super Mario World 2.
Yeah, the things that just go around in circles.
Yes.
That's what he reminds me of. Like picturing him with no arms and legs. I mean, if I have to, I would, but he's pretty angry. If you remember that episode that
Very
Ash
angry.
got uppercutted.
Yes.
So this would be I don't think it'll be worth the hassle unless you got like a tranquilizer from deep. Just catch him from far.
All right. And we have Alakazam. It's a negative for me.
You just talked about this too.
Yep.
That's my boy. Actually, no. Kadabra was my boy until I found out how to evolve him. But by that time, Kadabra was like level 90.
Oh, so it's too late.
Yeah, I was young. I just made another one though and Eevee trained it, but he comes with 2 utensils.
Yeah, 2. Sharing. For sharing.
There's definitely less meat here though, so I'd probably pass on Alakazam. I wouldn't even bother hunting this.
Me too. Sparrow.
I definitely take down a Sparrow. Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, it's sort of like Quail almost,
Straight
right?
Straight down. Yeah, no, I'd say so. But Quail, I'd probably say was like Talo though, but that's season 3.
Yeah, well.
I mean Gen 3, sorry. But I know. Yeah, I definitely just all chicken quail right here.
Yeah, it's
100%.
Another chicken, definitely.
Throw them in the deep fryer, call it a day, man.
Yep.
You look good, maybe even Popeyes.
And Vileplume.
Vileplume, I'm not really a vegetable person. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a mushroom.
Yeah, he looks like a mushroom.
Yeah, I
But
think I would.
that's if you take away the arms and legs or the stick figure limbs that they chose to give him,
Yeah.
I definitely would. If it's like a shiitake mushroom, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
100%. Just, but I don't know. You'd probably have to chop off the top. Who knows? I forgot where their poison sack is. I gotta find my book.
Yep.
It's somewhere.
Well, when you go to cut them open, you just got to make sure you get that book. Get that book.
Yeah, you got to get the anatomy book. Otherwise, you're gonna let all that out in the kitchen, and it's a wrap for everybody in there.
Oh no.
No, we're back to cannibalism.
Definitely a no.
No, my eyes.
But this was our first one, so we
My
repeated, right?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
repeated.
All right.
We already saw him.
Okay. So this is sort of like a snail.
Yeah, this is definitely that escargot special right here.
Yeah. I mean, not for me, but I could see
Oh,
other
I
people
hard
eating.
pass. I don't want 800-year-old food. He's been a fossil for like 800 years.
Yep.
This is where I'm confused. I've always felt that Nidoking's outer shell is like an armor, and like there's a body inside of it. Like I don't think that what we see is his soft form. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he could be exoskeleton, you know.
It could, but like that's where I thought, why would the chest be visible like that if
Yeah.
it's not a harder density? You know what I mean? Like I think the blue in its ears is its real ears. Like that's a soft spot
Huh?
that
Maybe.
leads to the body.
Maybe.
Because like if you see how it's drawn, so like I think if we did somehow incapacitate a Nidoking, we'd have to break it open like a lobster.
Oh, okay, so that's possible for me.
Yeah, I can see it. We already did our boy Zapdos for
Yep.
ZFC.
Oh, can't eat this.
I mean, I've chewed on aluminum foil before, so
Mac you can't eat it.
yeah. I mean, you never know; it might be soft inside.
Oh.
The eyeball is definitely fleshy.
No, thank you. And here we go.
Trio.
Trio. It's a possibility.
It looks like a little mole.
Yep.
So
Now, what always gets me about this Pokemon, and even same with Diglett, is someone said that circle part is actually his mouth. It's not his nose.
yeah, that's his mouth.
Oh my God. It has a new meaning because I always thought it was his nose growing up, and now I saw that was his mouth, and that's his little tooth right there. I don't know.
That's that is its mouth.
I mean,
well, it's never been confirmed. I gotta find my book. I gotta find my book because some say that that's its mouth and the white spot was always like its tooth.
yeah.
But then other people are like, that's its nose with a booger. I don't know.
That's
I always
his
thought it
nose
was his
with
nose
the
too.
shine.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I always thought it was his nose as well.
Well,
I have
however,
to find that book.
would you eat it?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Possibly for me too.
You like little sausage links.
Hey, could be. Rhinodon.
Rhydon. Same thing I said for Nidoking for Rhydon.
Yeah, I would say about the same.
I think it's fleshy on the inside. If you crack open that shell,
Yeah,
like all the meat is attached to the shell. Like the shell, like you said, is its exoskeleton.
Yep.
And you just gotta break it open, and that's it.
possible. Slowpoke.
They already eat slowpoke in the game.
Do they?
Yeah, slowpoke tails are a delicacy.
Oh man.
I think it was Lavender Town because there was a dude that he has a quest for it. And I know you didn't play it, but in Gen 2, you bring him a slowpoke tail and he gives you one of the new Pokeballs.
Oh. Well then, if in that case, then yes, I think I should try him.
Yeah. People were eating them so much. I think a little fun fact, they were going a little extinct.
Oh.
So they actually made like a preserve to breed them because of this.
Wow.
So, because people were hunting them down just for their tails.
So then I want to try it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like the dodo. of the Pokemon delicacies.
Yep.
Venusaur.
We
This
got
is why I
Venus.
always lose the Blaine, man. Carry grass Pokemon carrying me all the way until then.
Yeah.
Um,
So you can have a salad with steak. This is
got
like
a salad, mushrooms, because the mushroom on top.
yep. This
Well,
is
even though
like
it's a
surf.
flower,
It's
but
like this is surf and turf.
this is definitely a surf and turf. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'll eat it.
Venusaur would got
Yep. Sorry.
if you could, get him down, because Venusaur's pretty sizey too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's got a tree on his back. Looks
Well,
like.
it's like, I mean, it's a bowl, boop bop,
Oh.
boop bop. Can't talk English, but yeah, this is a family meal if you get one Venusaur, because I think Venusaur's almost your height, dude. Actually,
Wow. So he's
Venusaur's like 6'7" or
He's-
6 foot something.
he's a little taller than me then.
Yeah, Venusaur's pretty big, but that's to the top of the bulb though. Like
Yeah.
the flower, I think.
Big boy.
Yeah,
A lot of
just
food.
go to the top of his head. That's probably about 5 feet,
That's a tribe.
maybe 4 foot something. Yeah, that's a tribe.
All right.
Pretty big Pokemon. Parasect, an oversized mushroom.
With crab. Yeah, I definitely eat that. It's like crab and mushroom.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his first form looks more like a bug to me, but second form definitely. Now that you mentioned crab, it looks like a crab with a mushroom.
Yeah, definitely. I'm with it.
Comes with its own plating and everything.
Turn it upside down, eat it like that. Ooh,
That's it.
cook it with some garlic. Oh boy,
You and his garlic.
I love garlic.
I couldn't tell.
Garlic and a little bit of white wine with that, and let it mix inside the mushroom.
Let it aerate. Let your wine aerate a little bit first, so you sip it in on there.
Yeah. No, that's a definite for me. Butterfree. That's a no for me.
Butterfree? No, I'm gonna pass on Butterfree because it just wouldn't look like it would taste good.
Yeah. That's a no. Oh, they got Diglett again. Well, dig trio. That's go past him.
Dugtrio? Yeah, we already did Dugtrio.
Yep.
I mean, people eat horse already.
I don't eat horse.
I've never had horse, I'm just saying.
Yep.
I don't know. It's already self-cooking. So like if you killed it, would it still burn or does flames go out?
That's
Is it like Charmander? Because remember how Charmander, they said if its flames go out, it dies. So
Yeah.
like is Ponytail the same way?
I don't know. Well, this is a well done kind of horse meat. It's always cooking.
Obviously,
Yeah.
eggs.
Mhm.
We scramble. We get an omelet mixing these. We throw that last one out though, because that one's rotten. It's already cracked open.
Yeah.
But the rest we get. The rest we got a little 4-piece, little 5-egg omelet going on. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yeah. Some breakfast. Taurus. I mean, that goes back to what I said about oxtail.
He's going down. It's a bull. That's a bull.
Yeah.
That's basically a cow.
Yeah.
It's the male. He's going down, dog. We getting some
Okay.
steak tonight. Filet mignons. We getting the flank steak. We probably get the strip.
Yeah.
Get the Kanto strip since we can't have the New York strip. You know.
What is it? Vivinian Sky or whatever special.
Cold. No, I'm not trying to catch coronavirus.
Oh boy.
I'm a hard pass on the bat.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't even know how we would make that. Oof. It's a pretty Pokemon, but
Dragon
came down to it, you needed to. That's some good meat right there. It's a lean meat right there.
Yeah, that's a baby, possibly.
It's a baby. I got a baby. Look at how thick those chunks are.
All right, and let's see who we have next. Oh boy, yes! Look at those crab legs and
those crab claws.
Claws. I mean, yes, definitely.
I was like, those legs are just like real crabs. Absolutely no meat in them.
No, those claws are huge. But I think just go for the claw. think that's it.
But
That's
just
it.
be the claw in the body, maybe, right?
You don't eat so much of the body with crabs. You eat like its legs and crab claws. I mean
See,
the
a lot of
legs.
people eat their bodies though. It's a
Oh,
little work, but I see
I
people
don't.
eat their bodies. Like I don't. It's too much. Like I said before, that's already too much work for me. Like
Yep.
already. But I definitely hands down eat this
Yep.
some. But
Ah,
Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan.
I always thought Kangaskhan was an oversized kangaroo.
It is.
So I mean,
I ate a kangaroo once before, so yeah,
oh, have you?
yeah, I tried it. I don't know what part they fed me. Maybe it was the leg. I don't know. It was a little
It was
tough,
a little
but
tough. But how was it though? Was it good though?
yeah, it was a little tough. It didn't smell weird. It looked just like steak. Yeah, I would eat it again.
So telling me that if someone was to bring it to you right in front of you and was like, hey, this is steak, but it was really kangaroo, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. What about
Um,
the taste? Like, would you be able to taste
it
the
tastes a little
difference?
different, or maybe that's just the way they made it. I mean, looking at it wise, it's in the realm of a steak, so you
Okay.
really can't tell too much of a difference. It's like steak and beef like together.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean,
Is it marbled? Is it stringy? Like,
no,
curious now.
just a little tough, like a little gamey. That's it.
Hmm.
Colton,
Yeah, I mean,
how do we get
oh,
past that?
um, I don't know if there's I don't know if he's soft underneath.
Yep, I don't think so either. So that's a pass for me.
I'll be able to tell. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like that's gonna be a no for me, dog. It's already gonna be too much work to dig that out.
Yep. And we have Firo.
Oh, Pharaoh's definitely getting got. 4 foot long pigeon bird. Yeah,
And you like the flats of wings, right? So there you
I
go.
do right there, boy. I love flats, all flats,
That's a pretty
all
big flat.
flats. Oh, take it down by myself, man.
Yep.
I used to get 20 piece from KFC like it was nothing back in my day.
I definitely try it.
Hands down, without a doubt. That's definitely some finger licking chicken.
And next we have Evie. Oh boy.
Oh no, I'm a hard pass because it's a puppy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pass too. It's so cute. Bellsprout.
Well,
Yeah.
if I had to.
No, I eat vegetables. Vegetables. That's
I
it.
mean, I guess. Saying if I had to. What are we looking at now? I'm sorry, who is this?
Now this is Sand Slash.
Oh, I thought we were still on Eevee. Sand Slash. I don't.
Mm,
It's like a hedgehog. It
yeah.
doesn't remind me of Sonic though,
No.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's hard or not. What's easier to consume.
That'd be a pass for me.
Take a pass from. I think if it's prepared right, you've got to obviously cut off its back so that there's no quills. So it's like eating porcupine.
Mm, yeah, it's still a pass for me either way.
No, I'll
And
take that. Take it with some sazon and seasoning. Cut that motherfucker down.
uh, and this would be the last one for me for today.
We already
Metapod.
did Metapod.
No, we did not.
Yeah,
Did
we
we?
did.
Oh, we
You hard
did.
passed them. You hard passed them.
Okay, next
Did
then.
them already. Did them already. Graveler. Oh, just like Golem. Jeez, probably worse. Do you
You
think
can't.
there's even a? There has to be a soft underside. You know what I mean? Because like organically, you wouldn't
It's
be able to be
rock.
alive.
It's all rock.
Organic rock,
Oh
it'd still
no,
be.
you
You
need
know
like
what
a
I mean?
diamond
Like
blade to cut that.
the eyes. You just gotta overheat overheat him in some liquid hot magma.
A magna.
Dr. Evil.
All right, and that'll be it for today. We want to cut it a little short to make sure we still have time for a part 2 if you guys like it. Eddie, thank you for letting you join us today. And
Thanks for the invite, bud. I really appreciate it. I actually had fun being here because I've never really sat here and thought about Pokemon in a different light, as in terms of animals. Like I was just like, Pokemon, not we could eat that.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly. Yeah. Like what would happen if we were starving?
Yep. All right. And thank you everyone for joining us today to a podcast, the Nerd Asteroid, and have a good night.
Later, guys.